सान्द्रानन्दावबोधात्मकमनुपमितं कालदेशावदिभ्या निर्मुक्तं नित्यमुक्तं निगमशतसहस्रेण निर्भास्यमानम् अस्पष्टं दृष्टमात्रे पुनः उरुपुरुषार्थात्मकं ब्रह्मतत्त्वं तत्तावत् भाति साक्षात् गुरुपवनपुरे हन्त भाग्यं जनानाम् अग्रे पश्यामि तेजो निबिडतरकला यावली लोभनीयं पीयूषाप्लावितोऽहं तदुतरे दिव्यकैशोरवेशं तारुण्यारम्भरम्यं परमसुखरसास्वाद रोमाञ्चिताङ्गैः आवीतं नारदाद्यैः विलसदुपनिषत् सुन्दरी मण्डलैश्च
Gurupavanapure Hantabhagyam Jananam. Namaskaram to all the Astikas. Putana Vadham was quickly followed by the Gopas and the Gopikas adoring every moment with Krishna. This Krishnanubhavam, Sakshat Krishnanubhavam, Pratyaksha Krishnanubhavam by the Gopas and the Gopikas is what Bhaṭṭatiri describes in this particular Dashakam. As he continues, he says, Dine dine tha pravruddha lakshmi akshina mangalya shato vrajoyam bhavannivasa daiva sudeva pramoda sandraha parito vireje. Ai Vasudeva, He Vasudeva, Vasudevasya Puman Vasudevaha. The son of Vasudeva is Vasudeva. So Krishna is referred to as Vasudeva. But from the Gopas and the Gopikas side, they were not aware of this truth. So Sarvatra Vasatiti Vasudeva, the one who stays everywhere, resides everywhere is Vasudeva. Ai Vasudeva Atha Bhavanni Vasat. Thereafter, on account of your presence, because of your presence, I am Vrajaha Paritaha Vireje. This entire habitat of the Vrajas, Vrajaha Paritaha Vireje, Prati Vriddha Lakshmihi Dine Dine. It looked as if Mahalakshmi, the very repository of everything auspicious, had come and made this Vraja Bhumi, which is Gokulam, as her permanent residence. Ayam Vrajaha Paritaha Vireje Pravruddha Lakshmi Dine Dine. It was just not Lakshmi, Pravruddha Lakshmi. That prosperity was increasing day after day, moment after moment. Pravruddha Lakshmi hi Dine Dine Akshina Mangalya Shataha, with many and undiminished auspiciousness. So Akshina Mangalya Shataha Pramoda Sandraha, and happiness in abundance. It was just looking as if there was so much of happiness all around. Because wherever Krishna is, there is only Anandam there. Brahman itself means Satyam, Jnanam, Anantam, Brahma. There are 5 gunas of Parabrahman, which is called Swarupa Nirupaka Dharmam. What are those? Satyatvam, Jnanatvam, Anantatvam, Anandatvam, Amalatvam. These are the 5 gunas that are associated with the Parabrahman. Here he ensures that a part of it is also given to his bhaktas. Akshina Mangalya Shataha Pramoda Sandraha, and there was happiness all around. When Bhaṭṭatiri begins Nārayaṇīyam itself, he says, Sandranandavabodhatmakam anupamitam kaladeshavadibhyam. So first Dashakam, first Shloka, he begins with this happiness. 37th Dashakam, when he has to begin Krishna Avataram, he says, Sandranandatano Hare Nanupura. Here he says, Pramoda Sandraha, by being present in that Vrajabhumi and adding happiness to people all around him, Krishna ensured prosperity. Griheshu te komala rupahasam ithak kata sankulita kamanyaha. Vritteshu krityeshu bhavan niriksha samagataha pratyahamatyanandan. Kamanyaha is the beautiful Gopika Stris there. The young, beautiful, charming Gopika Stris. Kamanyaha. Te komala rupahasa mitha. Te komala rupa. Looking at you, they were engaged in a very, very animated, lively discussion. Rupaha samithaha, katha sankulitaha, and looking at your smile. Your smile was so charming that people couldn't take their eyes off it. So, te komala rupaha samithaha, katha sankulitaha, about your charming form, which was very attractive for them. Vritteshu, krityeshu, griheshu. So after finishing all their household activities like sweeping, mopping, washing clothes, washing utensils, cooking, gathering fuel, after doing all of this, vritteshu, krityeshu, griheshu, after finishing all their household work, they would gather to only discuss about your smile. Periyalvar says how these people gathered in the house of Nandagopa. ஓடுவார் விழுவார் உகந்தாலிப்பார் நாடுவார் நம்பிரான் எங்குற்றான் என்பார் பாடுவார்களும் பல்பறை கொட்ட நின்று ஆடுவார்களும் ஆயிற்றாய் பாடியே பேணி சீருடை பிள்ளை பிறந்தினில் காணத்தாம் புகுவார் பூக்கு போதுவார் ஆணோ பாரிவன் போடில்லை காண் திருவோணத்தான் உலகாளும் என்பார்களே. திருவோணத்தான் உலகாளும் என்பார்களே. They would only keep discussing about Krishna. Pratyaham Atyanandan. Every day, every moment you would make them happy and they will keep discussing about you. Bhavan niriksha samagataha. And they would all gather in large numbers, in queues, to only witness you. Bhavan niriksha samagataha. Aho kumaro mai datta drishtihi smitam kritam mam prativatsakena yehi mam ityupasarya panim Tvaisha kim kim nakrutam vadhubihi. He says, Aho kumaraha mai datta drishtihi. They all gathered in large numbers. They all had come to see Krishna. Imagine there is a Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. They are all coming. Aho, they used to discuss. Kumaraha mai datta drishtihi. One Gopastri used to say, did you see that little boy was looking at me? Mai datta drishtihi. Kritam smitam vatsakena mam prati. The other lady used to say, see, he was just looking at you. But did you notice? He was smiling at me. Kritam smitam vatsakena mam prati. One lady used to say, he used to look at me. The other lady used to say that he smiled at me. Smitam vatsakena mam prati. Yehi mam iti. And the other lady used to say, you keep arguing whether he looked at you. You keep arguing whether he smiled at you. I just said, come to me. Come to me. So like how you say in Tamil, Vada Kanna. In Kannada, Baro Kanda. Similarly, she is telling, Ehi ma'am, come to me. Come to me. So, ehimam iti. So, one Gopastri said, he looked at me. The other lady said, he smiled at me. The third said, I told the boy, come to me and come to me. Panim upasarya heisha. With hands that were extended. Now, she extended her hands. The boy was also extending. So, it looked even Bhagavan was ready to go to her hands. Kim na kritam vadhubihi tvai. What all were not done by these Gopastris to express their love. So they kept telling these things to only impress upon you, Krishna. Then what happened? भवद्वपुः स्पर्शण कौतुकेन करात्करं गोपवधूजनेन नीतस्त्वमाताम्र सरोजमाला व्यालं विलोलं बतुलामलासीः नीतः karat karam. So now that Krishna has been called, he goes to the hands of one Gopastri who has been looking at Krishna and has been singing beautiful songs for him. Now the next Gopastri says, give Krishna to me. So Krishna gets passed over from these arms to the next set of arms. Nitaha karat karam. He is being passed from hand to hand. Gopavadhu janena. By young Gopika Stris. Those Gopika Stris were passing Krishna from one hands to the other, set of hands to the other. Bhavad Vapuhu Sparshana Kautukena. Hey Krishna, with the association, touch of your body, Bhavad Vapuhu Sparshana Kautukena. Out of curiosity, they were extremely wanting to have the feel of your body. Tvam alasihi atamra sarojamala. Tvam alasihi atamra sarojamala vyalambi lolamba tulam. Imagine that there's a garland of beautiful red pinkish lotus flowers. So, and when it's a beautiful garland, so there is one lotus here, second lotus here, third lotus here. If a black glistening bumblebee that hoves around, hovering around the flower 1, goes to flower 2, goes to flower 3, goes to flower 4. So the hands and the arms of the Gopika Stris were like lotus flowers and petals, it seems. Krishna, the dark gem, was going like the bumblebee from one flower to the other. So he says, Tvam alasihi atamra sarojamala vyalambi lolambatulam. So he says how a bee would go flower to flower collecting nectar. Here Bhagavan is having the association of bhakti towards him as the nectar being collected from the arms and the hands of each Gopika Stri. So it is a beautiful simile that Bhaṭṭatiri introduces us to. Next he continues. Nipayayanti stanamangakam tvam vilokayanti vadanam hasanti dasham Yashoda katamam na bheje sa tadrishaha pahi hare gadanmam tvam angakam. Placing you finally after going to various arms and hands of Gopika Stris, being looked, smiled and spoken to by different Gopika Stris. Krishna went a big round and came back to Yashoda's lap. Tvam angakam. So placing you. Vacham nijankarasikam prasam ikshamanaha. Vaktraravinda viniveshita panchajanyaha. Varanatrikona ruchire varapundarike. Vadhasano jayati vallabha chakravarti. Says Vedanta Deshika. Like how Krishna was being held in the arms of Yashoda. Tvam angakam. Nipaya yanti stanam. Finally, she wanted the suckling of her breast to happen through her son Krishna. So, nipayayanti stanam, vilokayanti vadanam. Now, she looking as he was suckling, she used to look at his face. Vilokayanti vadanam. She used to have a good glimpse of his beautiful countenance. Hasanti. Then she used to give a charming laugh, a very impressive, a very heartfelt smile. Hasanti. Katamam dasham Yashodana bheje. What all states did Yashoda not attain? Bhagavan is drinking milk from her. Bhagavan is seated on her lap. Bhagavan is smiling at her. Bhagavan is holding her breast. Every act of Krishna, nobody else but Yashoda could even have an experience of it. Katamam dasham Yashodana bheje. He Hare tvam tadrishaha saha. Hey Bhagavan, of such beautiful nature you exhibited that such qualities and that motherhood which was enjoyed by Yashoda at different points in time. Tvam tadrishaha saha pahimam gadat. For you gave different kinds of experiences to Yashoda. Is it tough for you to remove my ailment? I am suffering from such rheumatoid arthritis and am in intense pain, Bhagavan. Please take mercy on me and remove that pain from me. Bhaṭṭatiri pleads in this particular Dashakam.
Life is a learning. Every day is a learning. So why stop? We are very happy to present Ramayana Pariksha Rap 2025. This is being organized by our trust Deshikadaya. It is an online examination. All that you have to do is to read the book Ramayanam Volume 1 that I have authored, and 2, register for the exam. It is happening on the 22nd of June 2025. Exciting prizes, and the biggest prize is reading the Ramayana and answering the questions. Age no bar, geography no bar. So why stop? Register soon. Namaskar.
कल्याणरूपाय कलौ जनानां कल्याणदात्रे करुणासुधाब्दे कंवादिदिव्यायुधसत्कराय वातालयाधीश नमो नमस्ते। नारायण 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 नारायण